everyone. This is going to be a tutorial on how to make a crochet bucket hat, right? These are some of the things you're going to need. I have my yarn, my crocheting needle. This is a 5.5 milliliter, a stitch marker, just using a bobby pin, and a ruler. Okay, nice, simple, easy. This is the yarn I'm using. If you watch my other videos, I have a lot of leftover yarn. So this is the same one. It's the 100% acrylic, big twist, 170 grams, and it's in the color camel. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the bucket hat. All right, here we go. Okay, so starting off with the tail piece of yarn, we are going to grab 3 fingers on our left hand, right? Tail piece of yarn towards you. Grab it, wrap the anchor yarn, the one connected to the yarn ball. Gonna wrap it on top, back here, and this way. So it's like an X, okay? And what you're gonna do is you're going to take your crocheting needle, gonna push it under, grab this yarn in the back, pull it in the front, right? And then you can let go of the yarn. And you're gonna have this circle. This is gonna be like our pulling hook to make the circle smaller and bigger as we go. Like the top, this is the top of the hat, right? So we're first gonna do one single crochet. This isn't gonna count as our first one, but this is how you do it. You have your yarn like this, you go into your circle. Actually, yeah, you go into your circle, grab your anchor yarn, pull it back, and then you're going to yarn over, right? And you're gonna pull that last one through the first 2. That one's a little tight, the first 2, right? Nice and tight like that, right? First one, and we're gonna do 6 single crochets on this starting circle, right? So that doesn't count. So we're gonna do the first one. We're gonna go in, grab the yarn, come back, yarn over, and pull it through, right? Again, we're gonna go in, grab anchor yarn, come back around, yarn over, and pull it through those other 2 loops, right? This is what she should be looking like. So that's 2. We're gonna do onto the 3rd one. 3, keep going. That's 4, yeah. 5 and 6. Once you have 6, it will look something like that. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the tail piece, and you're gonna pull it. Oop, not this piece. Leave that loop, right? You're gonna pull this tail, and your circle is slowly gonna start to close, right? Pull it nice and tight, nice and tight. And then you're gonna have this like half flower looking thing. And we're gonna start on our 2nd row. So you can see these V's, right, on top of the flowers. These 2 V's. We're gonna be pushing through there on top of each of them. This one, next one, next one, next one, next one. And we're gonna be doing single crochets through all 6 of them, but we're gonna do 2 in each, right? So I'll show you what I mean. Going to go into our first one, push through, the yarn, do our first single crochet, then we're going to go into that same hole and do another single crochet. Right, so starts to look like that, and I'm going to put my stitch marker right there. So we're going to keep doing this to our second opening. And we're going to do it again. Right, that's 2. We're going to keep doing this. Third opening, 1 single crochet, and then the second single crochet. Third one, or fourth one, push through, grab the yarn, now we're going to go into our last opening right there. Oop. I'm going to do our 2 single crochets, right? So removing the stitch marker. This is what your work should be looking like, right? And then I'm going to just replace the stitch marker right here. So this is technically going to be the 3rd row, and this time we're going to continue doing single crochets, but in the first opening we're going to do 1 single crochet, right? Then in the second opening we're going to do 2 single crochets, third opening 1 single crochet, fourth opening 2 single crochets, and we're just going to keep alternating until we get back to our marker. So first opening, 1 single crochet, second opening, 1, and then second opening again, another single crochet, third opening, 1, second opening, maybe doing 2. Continue the flower look. This is what it will look like. And now we're going to go on to our 4th row. So for this row, let's remove the stitch marker. And this row we're going to do 1 single crochet, right? Another single crochet into the second one. And then the third one we're going to do 2 of the single crochets, right? Because before it was like 1 single crochet and then like 2 single crochet, then 1 and then 2, back and forth. So pushing through the first hole, 1 single crochet, right? Put the stitch marker, pull it tight, second opening, we're going to do another single crochet, And now into our third opening, do 1 single crochet, and then into the same third opening, another single crochet. Now we're going to go again to the fourth, 1, fifth is 1, and then the sixth one is 2. Right? Start looking like that, and we're going to keep going. Single, just grabbing some extra yarn. Okay, single, second, single, and then into this one we're gonna do 2. Whew. We're gonna keep doing this pattern all the way until we reach the stitch marker, and then on the next row we're gonna change it up again. So now we're here at row 5, and my last one was 2 single crochets into 1 hole. So now for row 5 we're going to do 3 spots with a single crochet, and then on the 4th one we're going to do 2 single crochets into the same hole. So I'm going to go into our next opening, 1 single crochet, add the stitch marker. So first one, 1 single crochet, second one, 1 single crochet, third one, also just 1. And then here at the 4th opening you're going to do 2 single crochets into the 4th hole, right to here, and then we're going to continue. 1, 2, and 3, and 4th one, going to do 2, right? And if you need me to slow down, slow down right here, okay? So next opening, I'm gonna go in 1, do a single crochet. That next opening right there, single crochet. Third one, single crochet, and then into that 4th one, pop it in, pull it out, yarn it over, here we go, and again, push it through, yes. Then we're going to continue doing a single crochet, and we're going to continue doing that pattern until we reach the stitch marker once again. Alright, so this is the end of row 5. Removing the stitch marker. You can always count your rows, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So row 6, right? Now we're going to do 4 spaces with a single crochet, and then on the 5th opening we're going to do 2 single crochets, right? I feel like you kind of get the pattern a little bit now, but so in this last row it was like 3 here, so the next one for me will be an increase, right? So I'm going into this hole, doing 2 single crochets, then I'm going to go into the next opening just once. So that's number 1. Again, next one, number 2. Here is number 3. And then number 4. Now in this 5th opening, we're going to do 2 single crochets. We're going to increase. So 1, same hole, 2. Now again, we're going to continue this pattern. Oh my gosh, I didn't mark it. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3. It was like right there. Yeah. No, it was one more back. Yeah. Make sure to mark your work, man. It's important. We're going to do 4 single crochets. Pull it tight. You want this hat to be like kind of tight, honestly. The looser you do it, the like more floppy it will be. The tighter you do it, the more stiff your hat will be. So it really depends on you, right? I'm just like doing it like medium tightness. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to increase. Increase. All right, keep going. All right, so I'm finishing up row 6. Here is my increase. 1 here, 1, 2, and then 4 spots, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Take out that stitch marker. So 3, and then 4. So now this will be row 7, right? So for this row, we're gonna go into, I'm getting a little tangled here. We're gonna go into 5 spots. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then on the 6th opening, we're gonna increase by 2. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this is the 6th hole, so we're gonna do 2 single crochets here. 1, 2, right? We're gonna keep going. 5 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Increase by 2. 1 and 2. And then we're just going to keep going until we reach this stitch marker for row 8. And if this gets like, you know, a little confusing, or it's like kind of a hassle to rewatch the video over and over again, I'll have like the written instructions down in the description for you. So I hope that's helpful. So let me finish this and I'll come back for row 8. All right, so starting row 8, this is my last increase before row 8. So I'm gonna do the 2 single crochets into 1 opening, 1, 2, right? So then let me remove this. So now we're gonna do 6 single crochets into each opening, or no, 6 into a single crochet into 6 of the openings, and then on the 7th opening we're going to do 2 of the single crochets, right? So I'm gonna count 6. So 1, put my stitch marker, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now in the 7th hole we're going to increase. So 1 single crochet, 2nd single crochet, then we're going to count 6 again. Okay, coming close to finishing row 8, I just increased. Oh no, I'm about to increase, so apologies. So this is my last increase for row 8. So 1, 2, and I'm going to do 1. This is starting row 9. And we're just going to keep going with this pattern, right? Increasing each time. So like row 9 is 7 spaces, and then 8th space you increase. Then row 10 is 8 spaces, increase on row 9, spot 9. Row 11, you know, 9 spaces, 10th space you increase, right? I'll have this all written down. So you should do this until this part, this area is like wide enough to fit the top of your head, okay? So for me, I think I'm gonna do like 13, about 13 rows, 12, 13, or 14, but what I would say is like keep going and then like measure it on the top of your head. If you need more, keep going. If you don't, undo a bit, right? And then once you're satisfied, I'll show you the next steps, okay? Peace, I'll be right back. All right, hello guys, I'm back. I have finished my circle. I did 12 rows, right? And in total, just to measure it off for you, it's about like 6 1/4 inch, right? 12 rows, and this is what it should look like, right? Now we're gonna start like the side part of the hat. This is gonna start to like curve in, right? It's gonna be like this. But like if you have like a normal-ish size head, I stay like stopped at 12 rows, and if your head is slightly larger, maybe go up 2 rows. If it's smaller, go down a row, right? So for this next area of the hat, we're going to continue doing the single crochets all the way around, right? But this time we're not gonna add any increases. It's just gonna be a single crochet into each space, just 1, all the way around. And I'm gonna do this for about like, I'm gonna do this for 14 rows, right? So we're just gonna go like this. Into each spot, 1 single crochet into each hole. So really simple, a little tedious, but at the end it's gonna look cute, so just keep going, right? If you want, you can just keep your stitch marker where it is, but in total you should have 12 plus 14, so 26 rows. Yeah, just count it as you go along. So I'll see you after this next section is done, right? Alright guys, now we're back. We've done 26 rows, and this is what your hat should be looking like. If this little loop thing is on the top of yours, just stick your needle right through the center. Meet you, please. It's my cat, or my brother's cat. And just pull it through so you don't see it, right? That's what it should be looking like. So throughout this video, I've just been referencing this other hat that I have. Yes, they almost look the same, right? But this one's for my brother, and this one's mine, so we can be kind of matchy. So here we are. Now we're gonna start doing this area, right? This outward flare. And you should, as you like make this, you should be putting it on your head. Make sure it fits. So right now, my hat is about like a 7 inch, give or so wide. And we're gonna continue on to the next rows, right? So I'm starting row 27. For this row, we're gonna go do 4 single crochets into 4 spaces, and then on the 5th spot, we're gonna increase by 2, right? So, see what I mean? So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And here we are in our 5th spot. We're gonna do 2 single crochets. Right? And grab your stitch marker and go back and mark it off. So you know when your row starts, because it's gonna be like a bit of variations now. So, look, it snowed, yay! Very exciting, very exciting. Okay, yeah, bucket hat time. Bucket hat. Keep going and I'll meet you for row 28. Okay, so now I'm finishing up row 27. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is going to be my last increase for the row. Oh my gosh. Last increase. So 1, 2, and now starting row 28, we're gonna go to 10 spots and then on the 11th increase, right? So 1, 1 stitch marker, need to find it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, all the way till you reach 10, right? 4, 5, I'm excited to go in the snow. 6, even though I don't really like the cold like that. 7, like I haven't seen snow in years, so it's nice to have some, like that really cold day, you can just be inside and drink some hot cocoa or some warm tea with milk. Then like, I'm excited. Okay, and crochet with your cup of warmness. Sorry. Okay, 9, and then this is the 10th, right? Now you increase 2 right here on the 11th spot. 1, 2. Make sure it's tight. I don't want it to show too much. Tighten it up a little bit. Alright, and then we're gonna go to 10 spots again. Alright, so here I'm finishing up row 28. This is my last increase. 1, 2, and then, alright, this is starting row 29. So for 29, that was 1, right? Now we're gonna do 3 wow, why can't I talk? Okay, a single crochet into 3 spaces, and then on the 4th one we're going to increase. So that was 1, 2, and 3. In our 4th spot, we're gonna do 2 single crochets. 1, 2. This whole project has just been a lot of counting. Okay, that's the increased. 1, 2, 3. Now 4th space, we're gonna do an increase. So 1, 2, 2 into the 4th spot. Now we're gonna go again. Yeah, this is what your hat should kind of be looking at like right now. It should be flaring out just a little bit, just a wee bit, and I'm gonna continue 3 single crochets, 4th one, increase all the way until you reach row 30, right? And then for row 30 and 31, we're gonna do no increases, right? So I'll come back around and then I'll show you, right? Well, I won't show you actually. So this is row 29, you're gonna finish it up, and then row 30 and 31, no increases, right? Just one single crochet into each spot. And then I'll meet you back here for row 32, all right? All right, T, BRB. So I just finished up row 31, okay? So the hat is looking like real cute, yes, yes. And now we're here going into row 32, okay? So for this row, we're going to do 9 single crochets, a single crochet in 9 spots, and then an increase on the 10th. Show you what I mean. So 9 spots, 1 single crochet, and the 10th we're gonna do 2. So 1, 2, put the stitch marker, 3, 4. All right, and now last row, I decided, yes, one more row, using this hat as my guide. So last row, row 33, we're just gonna do 1 single crochet into each spot, nice, easy, quick, and then I'm gonna show you how I end it, right? So removing the stitch marker, and just gonna keep going. 1 single crochet into each spot, all the way around until we reach our starting point again, and I'm going to show you how to end it off so it looks nice and crispy. So you should be noticing like your hat's getting that nice subtle wave effect. It's cute, right? You should be putting it on, being excited. I'm excited. This is for my bro so we can match, and it's funny, it's cute. He wanted originally like a frog hat like he saw on TikTok, but I didn't have green, and I could maybe make like a tan frog, but I don't know how to do the eyes. I could figure it out, yeah, but this will have to do. Made with love. Alright, so finishing up this last row. Right here I have like 3 more, 1 or 2, I'll just stop there. And then to end it off, I found these very cute gold scissors in my brother's room. So yeah, just snip it off. And then you're gonna pull this end piece, pull it through. Gonna tighten it off. And I also found this really thick needle. I know they have like crocheting needles, but something like this, something nice and thick. Pull it through. So you can also do this with your hook if you wanted to, but I just found this. So what we want to do is we want this last piece to like loop downward so it looks, you know, not as harsh, not such a harsh stop. So first gonna loop it down, this first V, that V right there, pull that yarn through, right, nice and tight, and then we're gonna weave it through. We're gonna weave it through these areas right here, right? Let me bring the camera in a little closer. Okay, so we looped it through that top V, and now we want to loop it, like weave it through this area so that the yarn just shows on this side and not the outside of the hat, right? So you're gonna go into these spots. Right? One more. Cut it nice and close. And yes, she is finished. The bucket hat is done. Oh yeah, and this little piece of string that's on the inside, you can just do a nice little knot, and then cut off any extra. And yes, here we go, nice and cute. Let me know how your hat turns out. Oh yeah, I'm making an Instagram, so I'll leave it right here, so you can follow my account, and if you recreate any of these like crocheting tutorials that I've done so far, please tag me in a photo of the work you've recreated, because I want to know how it turns out. Like, am I a good teacher? Was it fun? Like, did you have fun? I want to see what your product looks like. So yes, thank you guys for watching my tutorial. I hope this was really helpful. If you have any questions at all throughout the video, like, just drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.